Hello students, I am Rutuja Patil, a faculty from KLE College Nipani. So today in this video, I'll be solving the problems on secant method. So in my previous video, I discussed the procedure and the formula to find the approximate root of a given equation using the secant method. So before watching this video, please watch that video and then you can watch this video. Okay, so let's start with the next example. So in that video, I have solved two examples already. So in this video, let's see some more examples on the secant method. So why we use this secant method basically, that is to find the root of an equation. Okay, whether that equation may be an algebraic equation or that may be transcendental equation. Okay, so let's start with an example. Example number Example number 3, third example it is. So find the root, find the root of the equation, find the root of the equation x to the power 4 minus x minus 10 equal to 0. Corrected to 3 decimal places, corrected to 3 decimal places using secant method. Okay, so what is the given equation here? The given equation is x to the power 4 minus x minus 10 equals to 0. The first and foremost thing before solving any equation, the thing that we need to check here is whether the given equation is in the form of f of x is equals to 0 or no. Okay, so yes, the given equation is in the form of f of x is equals to 0 format. All right. So just to take this f of x as it is. So f of x is equals to x to the power 4 minus x minus 10 is my equation. Okay, so next thing is what? Next thing is we have to find the x naught and the x1 value here. Okay, so how do we find the x naught and x1? So randomly we are going to substitute the values 0, 1, 2 like that, right? Until and unless we encounter the two numbers which satisfy the condition. So what is the condition that it should satisfy here? That is, if you take a value, any one value that is substitute in the equation f of a, and if you take another value b, and when you substitute in this equation, whatever product you get after substitution, whatever numbers we get, those products must be less than 0, right? So until we get one positive number and one negative number, we need to carry out this process to find the value of x naught and x1. So just try putting random values x of f of 0. So 0 to the power 4 minus 0 minus 10. So if we do 0 to the power 4 is 0 only, minus 0 minus 10. So that is nothing but minus 10. Now f of 1, 1 to the power 4 minus 1 minus 10. 1 to the power 4 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So 0 minus 10 is again minus 10. See, Here this is a minus, here also this is minus, both are negative signs. So if you multiply these two, that is f of 0 and f of 1, so minus into minus, what we will get? We will get a positive number. Okay, so that is not our condition, that is not satisfying our condition, that is this one. To satisfy this condition, we should compulsorily get one number as negative and one number as positive, right? Since we got both number as negative, and if you multiply, you get a positive number. So positive numbers are always greater than 0. So we don't consider that number now. Okay. So now next put the next value f of 2 I put. So what I get here? 2 to the power 4 minus 2 minus 10. 2 to the power 4 is 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So 16 minus 2 is minus 14. Minus 14, 16 minus 2 is 14. 14 minus 10 is 4. Okay. Now if I take this f of 1 and f of 2, see f of 1 multiply f of 2. So that is what we have here. F of 1 is minus 10 into 4. What we get? Minus 40. And this minus 40 is less than 0. Right? So this minus 40 is less than 0. So now I can say, I can consider this one as x naught and this 2 as x1. Okay. Now, so my x naught is 1. Then f of x naught, that is after putting this 1, what value we got? That will be our f of x naught, right? So 1, when I put this, I got here minus 10. So this is minus 10. Now my x2, x1 is this 2, x1 is a 2. So when I put that 2 in the equation, that is nothing but f of 2. How much I got? 4. So that will be my f of 2 in the sense f of x1 value. x1 is nothing but 2, right? Now, next thing is what? What is the general formula? What is the general formula to find the value of x using the secant method? That is xn plus 1. N always starts with the 0, right? So 0 plus 1 is 1. Already we have x1. Sorry, xn always starts with the 1, natural numbers. So when we put here 1, that is nothing but x2 term, right? So already we are having x0 and x1. Now I want x2. But before that, write the general form in how we formula came. Then if you want to know regarding that, you can watch my previous video. Okay, so what is that? Xn minus 1 f of xn minus xn f of xn minus 1 divided by f of xn minus f of xn minus 1. So this is a general formula, that is using secant method. Okay. Now we have x0 and we have x1. Now I want the x2. To find the x2, see, n always starts with the ones. Okay, n is greater than or equals to 1, 2, 3, like that. So when I substitute 1 here, I get the 1 plus 1 is 2. So n is 1, substitute here, x, 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is x not a term. Now f of n is 0. So f of n is 1. So f of x1 minus x, n is 1. So that is x1. F of 1 minus 1 is 0. So that is f of x naught. Similarly, what is xn? F of xn, that is f of x1. Okay. Now minus f of xn minus 1 is nothing but f of x naught. F of x naught. Alright. So this is the formula that we need to use to find the value of x2. Now substitute the values. We are already having values for all these things, right? X naught is 1, 1 into f of x1 is 4 minus x1 is 2 into f of x naught is minus 10, then divided by f of x1 is 4 minus f of x naught is minus 10. Okay, so calculate the value using the calculator. 1 into 4 minus 2 into minus 10 divided by 4 minus of minus 10. Okay, so what is the value of x2 I got? The value of x2 I got is 1.71428 is there. So I'll take up to only 4 digits. So 1.7143 I'll consider. Now my x2 value after substitution I got here is C 1.714. After 2 I have 8 which is greater than 5. So if I want to round it up it for only 4 digits, so I have to add 1 for this. So 2 plus 1 is 3 here. So 1.7143. 1.714. So this is x2. Now find f of x2. That is what x2 is, this one, right? Substitute this value of x2 in the equation f of x. Okay. So that is 1.7143 to the power 4 in this equation minus 1.7143 minus 10. Let me check. Okay, 1.7143 to the power 4 minus 1.7143 minus 10. So what is my f of x2? That is f of x2 I got here is minus 3.0776. Okay, so minus 3.0776 is my f of x2. Now up to 3 decimal places, up to the same 3 decimal places after the decimal point, we need to carry out these iterations. So here f1 x1 is what? 2, but x2 is 1.71. So after the decimal here we have 2.00. Here it is 1 point. So still 3 digits are not same. Okay, so we have to find out next the value for x3. Okay, so just now what we have found out, the values for x2 and f of x2. Next we have to find for x3. So what is the formula for x3? How do we get x3? That is n x2 plus 1, right? So n value here I have put here as 2. So that is x 2 minus 1 is 1, f of n value is 2, right? So f of x2 minus xn is x2 f of x1. Then divided by f of x2 minus f of x1. Substitute the corresponding values. x1 value is 2 we have, that is 2, multiply f of x2 is see this one minus 3.0776, then minus what is x2 value, this one, right? So 1.7143 43 into f of x1 is this is that is 4. So divided by f of x2, this one, minus 3.0776 minus f of x1 is that is 4. Okay, now we have substituted the values. So find the value for x3. Okay, so I have a calci. Okay, just substitute and find the values for this. Okay, 2 into minus 3.0776 minus 1.7143 into 4 divided by minus 3.0776 minus 4. So the value of an x that is x3 what we got 1.8385, that is 1.8385. This is x3. Next what we have to do, we have to find the f of x3. Substitute this value in the equation, that is 1.8385 to the power 4 minus x, that is 1.8385 minus 10. So 1.8385 to the power 4 minus 1.8385 minus 10. So how much I got here? F of x2 minus 0.4135. So that is f of x3 is minus 0.4135. Okay. Now check here x3 value. X3 value. This is 1.8385 and x2 is 1.7143. So after the decimal still even one digit is also not same. So what we need to do, we have to find out the x4. We have to go for the iteration now. X4. Okay. Okay. Just I'll turn the page. So till now whatever we have found out, to find the x4 I need x2, f of x2, x3 and f of x3, right? So just let me write those values. X2 what we have found out 1.7143 and f of x2 what we had got minus 3.0776 and x3 how much we have got 1.8385. F of x3 just now we found out 0.41, that is 35. Next we need to find out now x4 value, right? Next we need to find out x4. So what is the formula to find the x4? That is 4 minus 2 is 2. So that is sorry x2 f of x3 minus x3 f of x2, then divided by f of x3 minus f of x2. Now substitute the respective values. What is x2? 1.7143 into f of x3 is minus 0.4135 minus what is x3? 1.8385 into f of x2 is minus 3.0776, then divided by f of x3 is minus 0.4135 minus f of x2 is minus of 3.0776. Now just calculate the value. So what we will get here, 1.7143 into minus 0.4135 minus 1.8385 into minus 3.0776 whole divided by minus 0.4135 minus of minus 3.0776. So the value for x4, the next x4, x value, that is 1.85578. 1.8578. Now we have x4. Next thing is we have to find out f of x4. So the equation is x to the power 4 minus x minus 10, right? So substitute this value wherever x is there. That is 1.8578 to the power 4 minus 1.8578 minus 10. That is 1.8578 to the power 4 minus 1.8578 minus 10. So my new f of x4 value is 0.0545. Okay, so that is f of x4. How much we got here? 0.054505. Now check here, what is f4 x4 we got? That is 1.85. Okay, but x3 is 1.83. Only one digit after the decimal point is same. This second digit, here we have 3 and here we have 5. It's not the same. Okay, but here what they have asked, up to 3 decimal places we have to correct this. At least up to 3 decimal places we should get the same value. Now so it's not over still. We have to go for the next iteration, that is to find the x5. Now the formula to find the x5 is x3 f of x4 minus x4 f of x3 divided by f of x3, sorry, f of x4 minus f of x3, right? So just substitute the values. x3 what we have, that is this value, 1.8385 into f of x4 is this one, 0.054505 minus x4 is this one, 1.8578 into f of x3 is this value, that is minus 0.4135. So divided by f of x4, that is this one, 0.054505 minus f of x3 is this one, that is minus of 0.4135. All right, so let's calculate this. What we have, 1.8385 into 0.054505 minus 1.8578 into minus 0.4135 divided by 0.054505 minus of minus 0.4135. So what is the value we have got here? That is 1.8555. Okay. So the now x4 value we have got is 1.85556. Find f of x4. F of x4, that is 1.85556 to the power 4 minus 1.85556 minus 10. So if you do, we will get 0.00038. Now let's check here. X4 what we got? So how much is the x4? 1.8556, and x3, sorry, this is x5, right? So this is x5. Okay, and x4 is this one. So 1.85, 1.85, two digits after the decimal point are same. Two digits after the decimal points are same, but still third one is not same. Here we have 5 and here we have 7. So we can't stop this. Again we have to do one more iteration, that is x6. Okay, so to find the value of x6, that is the next approximate root value, sixth approximate root value of the uh, equation. So x6 is x4 f of x5 minus x5 f of x4 divided by f of x5 minus f of x4. Just substitute the value. X4 is 1.8578 into f of x5 is, this is x5, f of x5 is 0.00038 minus x5 is 1.85556 into f of x4 is 0.0545, then divided by f of x5 is 0.00038 minus f of x4 is 0.0545. Okay, now let's calculate this. 1.8578 into 0.00038 minus 1.85556 into 0.0545, 0.0545. Okay, so divided by 0.00038 minus 0.0545. So then now x6 value how much we got is 1.85554. Okay, so no need to find the f of x6 now. Why no need to find? You can see here x5 we have 1.855 something 555. So x6 is 1.8555. So after the decimal digit, after the decimal point, three digits are same. So here after the decimal point, three digits are same. Okay, so therefore what you can write here, since x5 and x6 are equal, hence root corrected to four decimal places is this one, that is 1.8555. Okay, so this is how the secant method works. I hope this problem is clear for all of you. Fine. So we will take another example in my next video.